Yeah, now we're back to objective number 8, creating a map chart and a funnel chart. These are pretty neat and actually relatively or surprisingly easy to do. Map chart compares values and shows categories across geographical regions, for example, across countries, states, counties, and regions. The charted regions display the map form, and each region displays shading to indicate the values in the data series, almost like conditional formatting, if you will. Alrighty, so let's get on to it, shall we? I'm going to create a funnel chart. So activity 3.21, creating and sizing, a map chart. Woohoo! I believe everybody should be able to do this. Alrighty, so to encourage visitors to come to the city, the Spring Tourism Office conducts advertising campaigns in 5 states. And we're going to create a map chart to depict how the advertising budget is allocated across these 5 states. So to the right of the expenditure sheet, we're going to click on New Sheet. So somewhere down here, click on the little plus, and we just created ourselves a new sheet. We're going to call this sheet Tourism Advertising. And enter. In A2, so in A1, we're going to type in tourism advertising. Press the enter key. In A2, we're going to type in by state. Thankfully, there's not a lot of stuff to be typed in here. And enter. Then we're going to merge and center across A and B. Okay, so Home tab, alignment, and merge and center. In cell A1, see, and in A1, the style is going to be Home tab, styles group, cell style, should be title, is it? Yes, it is. And in A2, Home tab, styles group, and of course it's going to be the heading 1. Of course it is. So, and we want to set the width of columns A and B to 20. So I'm going to bring my mouse up to column A, left mouse button down, drag it over to B, right mouse click, column width, and 20. I'm going to type in 20, press the enter key, and there you go. Now, I don't know, I really feel, frankly, I think I should do tourism advertising, but merchant center, let me go and check. Yes. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to select these two. I'm going to merge them anyways. A and B, Home tab, alignment group, merchant center. I think I figured out the way they phrased it because they did column A and column B. They're assuming that we did it for both row 1 and row 2. All right. Not confusing. Not in the least. Here we go. So in the range A3 to B8, unfortunately, we've got a little bit of writing to do. Nothing I can get around that. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be state, Florida. Illinois, New York, Oregon, and Virginia. IA, Virginia. Yes. Reason I'm very specific about this is because when we actually get to populate the actual map chart, spelling is key. All right, my expenditures. So in B3, expenditures. Okay. 75860, 75860, enter. 98600, 98600, enter. And New York is 1256, 1256, 30, enter. Oregon 73800, 73800, and Virginia 61250, 61250. Okay. 75860, 98600, 125630, 73800, and 61250. All right. So once we've done that, we're going to type everything in. If you get a little message about convert to locations, ignore it. Do not click on the message. Pretend it doesn't exist. So once you've got it done here, is there any formatting we need to do? Not at this point. Press the escape key. Going back to our headings, I just realized it said center the titles across A:B. So they are assuming it's row 1 and row 2. So yes, we did the right thing here. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to select the range B4 to B8. So B4 to B8 we did. The other B4 to B8. We're going to apply the accounting number format, 0 decimal places. Alt tab, number group, accounting, and no 0 decimal places. We're going to use decrease once and decrease again. Okay, I'm just going to magnify a smidge. That's a bit better. Okay. And is there anything else we need to do? Then we're going to select the range A3 to B3. There's our headings, state and expenditures. And we want to apply heading 2 style. Home tab, cell styles, and heading 2. Perfect. Now what about anything else? Let's center it. That looks a bit better. Beautiful. Okay. Then we're going to select our range A3 to B8. This is a nifty little exercise. A3 to B8, insert tab, charts group, maps, filled map. Give it a second. Yep. Is there anything else you need to do? I think you're done. Or as I say, done like dinner. Okay. And it looks a little bit something like the picture in the book. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to click on our chart title. And we're going to highlight the text and replace it with tourism, advertising by state. Sweet. Click outside the title. Yes, I have. And that way it's no longer selected. Point to the map chart to select the outline. Where are you going to drag it to? The corner of, or I'm already at D1. Wow. What are the odds? D1, about there-ish. Okay, now we're going to size it, the object. So in the Format tab, height. So Format tab, all the way across to size, grouping, and in the size, the height is going to be 2 and the width is going to be 4. So click 2 in the height. I'm just going to press the tab key and I'm going to type in the value of 4. Press the tab key or press the enter key. Looking good. And it resizes beautifully. Now, activity 3.22, we're going to create and size a funnel chart. This one is ridiculously easy, I'm telling you guys. Alrighty. So again, I'm going to assume that you are going to do the reading. Okay. So what they basically want to do, they're going to, the invitations were sent out to 225 individuals. So they want to be able to track the success of this particular event. So they're creating a funnel chart to illustrate the number of invited guests, the number of guests that indicated they would attend, and in actuality, the number of guests that actually did attend. Funnel chart, brilliant opportunity here. So in A12, we're going to type in travel agent event. Okay. And A1, you know what we're going to do here. So let's go up to A1, Home tab, Clipboard Group, and Format. Perfect. Okay. And in A13, I'm kind of doing it in 2 steps here. Invitation analysis. SIS. Same thing. I'm going to select A2, Home tab, Clipboard Group, Format Painter, and A13. So whatever the formatting was in A2 has now been applied to A13. Whatever the formatting was in A1 has now been applied to A12. Perfect. In the range A15 to B17, we're going to type in the following. Yep. So blank room 14, I don't know if you noticed, I almost clicked there, guys. Okay. Invited. Okay. Responded, yes. And the next cell, attended. If I hadn't, the first time I saw one of these, I thought, as I said, it's incredibly ridiculously simple and effective. And to keep. And 225, 225, enter. The number that responded yes were 182. And the actual number that actually attended is 145. And enter. So that is all we need. So now we're going to select our range A15 across to B17. Insert tab. Charts group. Up here on the top row, insert waterfall, funnel, stock, surface, or radar. No, how about maps? Maps is where, no, I want to go here. I want to go to funnel. Second one down, waterfall, funnel, stock, surface, and radar. Funnel is. I told you that was so ridiculously simple. But don't you love the styles? And it displays to the right of the data and overlaps the map chart. So obviously we're going to have to move it a little bit. So if necessary, click on the border and to display the chart design and format tabs. It's already active. So I've got chart design and format. We're going to select the number in the height. So if you need format, click on it. Height is going to be what? 2.5. And the width is going to be 4. Press the Enter key. Okay. On the chart title, click anywhere in there. Promotional. Yes, I can spell better than that. Not much, but yes, I can. I'll get the P in a second. Event. Capital P. Okay. And click outside the title so it's no longer selected. Perfect. So we're going to drag it over to the upper left corner, aligns with the upper left corner of D12. So D12-ish. I don't care if it's not perfect, it's close enough. Yeah. Gosh darn close. Yep, looks pretty good. Now we want to group both worksheets, change the orientation to landscape, page layout tab, scale fit. Wow, they're throwing a lot of stuff at us. Okay, so let's go do it, shall we? I need to deselect. So I'm going to go down and right mouse click on expenditures, select all sheets. Now everything will act or behave as one. Orientation to landscape. So we do that by going to page layout, page setup, orientation, and landscape. Check. Okay. On the page layout tab, scale to fit group. Page layout tab, scale to fit group. And we want it to be width is 1 page across and 1 page across. Okay. And in the page setup group, you know where we're going to go, page setup group. Going to go to margins, custom margins, center on page horizontally. Perfect. This is weird because this has already been preset for me. So yours and mine, when we do it this evening, will not be the same. Okay. Header footer. Custom footer. Oh, that's already there. Okay. And properties, and again, so I'm do OK. File. Info. Properties. Show my properties. In the tags, what are we going to use for the tags? It's going to be tourism spending. Okay, the subject, of course, is going to be Excel. Okay, we're going to remove the present author. Right mouse click on the Go Series or GS. Remove person. As soon as that person's been ousted, click on the author and start typing in your name. There it should be. Beautiful. Click either on the left-hand side of the author or the right-hand side. And we are good to go. Okay.